skunk be it? Here we go, man. Recording.
Right, we are live here.
Yeah, you'll have to put. Well,
Give me a bongo clap right now. You know, big old bongo. You know, I probably
Okay.
feel like Santa.
right. Are you ready?
Yeah. So, I know. Right.
Let's get right into the video.
Let's get right into the news. And today. Right.
Chicken has been arrested for crossing the road. So I don't know where I said that twice.
Right. Okay. 3, 2.
Wait, what is the mic recording?
The microphone isn't even properly set up down here. Are we having it on the table because it's not in shot?
Yeah, it's not going to be safe if it's.
I will.
I mean, I'll do it for these, yeah. So you got a giant block.
Alright, press record.
I was expecting you to make a joke about me.
Huh, nice.
Right, it's recorded.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Not the line.
It's that one.
So I'm going
Right.
So times have changed and Christmas along with it, alright?
Right.
3, 2, 1.
However, times have changed and Christmas along with it.
Nice. Did you get that?
One, go. Go. Do that again.
Alright, so if you're watching this, this is me after being done with college. Not completely, if we're talking in terms of days where we have calls. We've actually got one call left on Wednesday, but it's nothing work related, it's just a goodbye call. That's all it really is. But I guess in terms of technical stances, I'm finished with college. I'm completed with that chapter in my life, and I'm gonna start making plans to progress on to the next stage in my life, university. I figured one small goodbye call or goodbye message isn't really going to be enough to cover how much this course has meant to me. I don't think just a simple like goodbye on call or even just sort of goodbye in person or via message is going to be enough to be able to explain how grateful I am for this. Sorry about the long pauses. Just trying to figure out what to say. I know what it is that I am going to say, it's just thinking how to say it, how to get the information across. Throughout the last decade, before I got to college more specifically, so that would be, I guess it would mainly be my high school years. So 2012, towards the end of 2012 to halfway through 2017, I felt a little bit aimless. I had no real kind of idea of where it was that I was going to go in my life. I'd have vague ideas, but I didn't like to think that confidently about myself, considering my life from primary school. Quite difficult. That's what it was. It was just a matter of being in an environment back then, talking primary school specifically. I'll get back to high school in a minute. Sorry, you'll find that I'm going to keep like jumping all over the place with this stuff, but that's just how I am. In primary school, it was a matter of being in an environment of teachers and students who didn't really know what my autism was like, and didn't really have neither the knowledge or the mindset on how to adapt with it. So I became a bit of a black sheep, shall we say. I still managed to get on well education-wise, but it was a very tough time growing up in that environment of people who didn't understand me. My mum and my dad and the rest of my family would stand up for me, but they couldn't be everywhere. There would be days when I'd be in school, and it'd just be me just trying to sort of stick up for myself, and because I just had to keep on resorting to like getting my mum or my dad to help me with that. Yeah, you can see how that made me feel. I never really had a boost of confidence in myself. It was only until I got to high school when I started to get learning support that I was able to make progression. I was able to work independently, and slowly but surely I started to gain a little bit more confidence. I still consider myself not really that confident in myself or on my own abilities, but I'd like to think that I'm a little bit better than I was, let's say, 8 or 9 years ago. I'd like to think that. As I went on through high school, I started to make a bunch of friends, as a heck of a lot of friends, and I started to be a bit more comfortable in an education environment. Not just because I was, making friends. Excuse me. Not just making friends, that could understand me on a certain level, but also because I was also in an environment where teachers and students were more willing, more willing to adapt to my autism, which over the years also got less severe. So yeah, I've started to slowly make progress, made a heck of a load of memories in high school. But then it came to towards the end of 2016 and the start of 2017, which was the dreaded year of the GCSEs. And not gonna lie, that was not the best time for me. That was probably one of the lowest points in my life that I'd ever been in, and considering how stressed I was about taking those exams, not thinking that even though I had made progress, I still thought that I was gonna fuck it up somehow. I still thought that I wasn't going to do that well. But I did, surprisingly. I surprised myself in it. And I got exactly what I needed to get me to college. That was the next chapter in my life that I was going to. Arriving at college, I was probably about as nervous as I was going into high school. Not just because I didn't know what to expect. Anybody's like that. But I figured, would I be able to keep the same amount of quality in my work and make the friends, the kind of friends that I had back in high school? Would I still be able to maintain that throughout college? And I did. I made a heck of a load of fantastic friends, as I got to do practical work that I was very intrigued into doing, which I found very interesting to learn about, and with the more that I learned, the more experimental I got with the kind of with the media stuff. I wouldn't just think to myself, "Oh, I've got to go to this place again to do this work with these kind of people, just like those kind of people." I'd be thinking, "Oh, great! I'm going to go to this place and do exciting work, fun work that I'm interested to learn more about, to experiment in, and I'll be able to have a laugh with the people there because they get the same stuff that I do." And it was amazing, and soon time began to fly by, and before I knew it, I was filling in forms to prepare to go to university, which I still had the same mindset for, thinking that I wasn't gonna get into university, but I thought I might as well sort of try it anyway. And I got an unconditional offer. That's what surprised me the most. At first, when I got the email, I didn't know what unconditional offer meant. So I just announced it to my family, just saying, "Oh, guys, I got an unconditional offer," and they looked at me, was like saying, "That's amazing. That basically means that there isn't any sort of specific grade that I need to get into there, and they're already expecting that I'm going to do great there." And it took a moment for it to sink in. It still is kind of taking a moment for me to let it sink in. But that was fantastic. It really was. If you're watching this and I had any sort of interaction with you while in college, if you if I knew you for if I knew you for a short time in college, if I knew you for a long time in college, if I talk with you a lot, if I only really talk with you occasionally, whether it's in class, in the canteen, on the bus, doing work-related learning for college. I have you to thank for getting me here. Because it was people like you that made me want to put my all into this. Because I was working around great people like you. And I'll never forget the moments that we spent together in college. Meeting up early in the morning at college to film something before lesson, feeling half asleep but ready to do it anyway. Having a laugh during our lunch breaks, just like talking about the state that the world's in, or just like sharing memes with each other. Memories that we had, talking on radio, the many conversations, that in-depth conversations and laughs that we were able to have on radio. The banter from our trips on the minibus, even if the minibus broke down that one time, but that was a hilarious day. Getting to go to different places related to media and getting to experience that together. Staying behind at college late to either help out with open evening or help each other out with our own little projects. Helping to film with work-related learning stuff for experience, like travelling to different places. Filming the Christmas parades. That's good. That's going to be one thing that I'll definitely miss. Moments near the end of our time in college before it closed down due to the virus, where I tried holding that teaching class, which never really took off the ground because as soon as I set it up, the virus struck. And just our own sort of interactions together. Whether it be if we were put into groups and we had to discuss work, or we were sharing ideas of what we were doing for individual work. All of that I have you to thank for, because I don't think I would be as enthusiastic or as excited about studying media in university had I not had the experience in college that I had. And I have you to thank for that. I really do. So know that in ages to come, in years to come, if we've gone down different paths, no matter how far we end up from each other, just know that wherever you are, a part of whatever success I hope to achieve in my future is down to you. Thank you. Goodbye, friends. I'll miss you.